Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. I think I managed to just barely squeak under. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. It hit 10. It went back. My mistake. I'm sorry. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Um yeah, sorry about the slight delay there. I realized a little too late that I had forgotten to actually buy and install the new DLC. And also forgot that I uninstalled the entire game. So the whole game and the DLC had to download and install again. It took like 40 minutes. Um, that's partially why I'm late. But yeah, sorry about that. How are we all doing? Hi, Ragnarok. Welcome back. I say, how are we all doing with a smile while I rub my temples and try to keep my eyes shut? That gives you an idea of how well I'm doing. I mean, I'm actually doing okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too bad. Um, it's mostly just I'm very tired. I think I mentioned on Tuesday I got my implant put in. It's kind of like upper buttock thigh area on my right side, and guess which side I sleep on most of the time? It's my right side. And so I didn't sleep very well last night, and I am very tired. And I have to wake up early tomorrow, which is even worse. Not excited about that. I have a medical appointment. I have a bunch of medical appointments actually, like three back to back in the morning, starting at 8 a.m. And then I have to go into work because I'm covering for my person who I work with, colleague. There it is. So I don't really get a choice which side. You get a choice of which side do you start on. So basically we just alternate sides every 3 months. So 4 months ago now, because I had to take a bit of a hiatus in the middle there, and switch over to shots, testosterone shots instead of the pellets. Um, I had it in my left side, so now I have it in my right side, and then 3 months from now I'll have it in my left side again. Keep it even it out. Um, that's partially because there's no real guarantee that all of the physical pellets will dissolve by that 3 month mark. It's likely that it will be the case, but Now, to be fair, I actually like either side sucks for different reasons, I've learned, and this is just a weird thing that I don't quite get. I would love to know if there's like other people that have this particular issue. I know my boyfriend does on some level, but there's like one side that heals quickly. It's like my right side seems to heal quickly because it already doesn't hurt very much, very little. So my right side heals very quickly, but but the right side is the side I sleep on. So even though it heals quickly, I have a couple of days of just terrible sleep. My left side heals very slowly, and that just sucks. It just hurts for much longer for some reason. And I don't know why. I am right hand dominant, but if I'm right hand dominant, that means I'm left leg dominant, I believe, because it like flips at the waist. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. I'm grasping at straws on some level here. Regardless, I have a very large glass of rum and coke, and I forgot to take my omeprazole, so I'm going to do that on camera. Drugs. Um, take the drugs that keep me from having acid reflux. I actually forgot to take all of my meds this morning, which was real fucking stupid. um, Here we go. Wash it down with a rum and coke. That makes sense. Mm. Okay, good. I was like, that tastes weird. Um, so yeah, the medication that I'm going to be starting tomorrow morning, actually, one of the appointments that I have should replace one of these daily pills that I'm taking right now. I'm interested to see how it goes. It's going to suck getting it, but theoretically, should be fine afterward. Afternoon of rest day with a friend. That sounds lovely. That does sound lovely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I wish I could have had a rest day this week. It was supposed to be Monday I get my implant, Tuesday I work from home, Wednesday I'm like good to go. But it ended up being Tuesday afternoon I get my implant. So Wednesday was pain. Yesterday was just pain. And today was fine. I'm just tired, that's all. But I would have taken Wednesday off if I had the ability to. My schedule just filled up and I couldn't justify it. Um, but that would have been my rest day, I think. I don't know what I would have done on that rest day, but I would have absolutely just been like, do fuck fuck all. Galentine's Day. Oh, okay. I have a feeling I know who it is. Make sure to tell her hi. Um, for me. Unless it's not someone I know. But anyway. Um, yeah, I would love to say I have something nice, super nice planned for this weekend. But I admit that I struggle to. It's not that I don't like Valentine's Day as a concept. It's just I don't like the built up consumerism around Valentine's Day. Like I have the same problem with Mother's Day. It's a day that is set aside culturally as a like universal date night, I guess you could say. It's supposed to be about appreciation for your partner. Um, and I don't know, in my mind, I don't know. I just appreciate my boyfriend all the time. We can go out on a date whenever. Um, but like getting restaurant reservations for Valentine's Day, getting gifts for Valentine's Day, it's like there's just this massive extra cost to all of it that feels unearned. Like and like I said, it's the same thing with Mother's Day because I can point to going to a Mother's Day dinner at one point, or like, yeah, it was an early dinner. For like I booked it for my mother and it was a prefix menu and there was nothing on the menu that wasn't normally on the menu of the restaurant, but it was like $20 more expensive per plate. And it's like, okay, but why? Because it's Mother's Day? That's not a good enough reason. I don't know. So classically single as a Pringle, and that's fine. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm just bitching about how we culturally deal with this. You know, it feels annoying to me in a way that I wish it weren't. I just wish it weren't. Um. Ugh. Anyway, anyway, give me 1 second here. Why am I struggling with this? Hmm. Why am I struggling with this? This is crazy. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, yes, my computer will in fact labor in about a couple minutes. It's currently running in the background, but like I don't know. It's kind of cold in my room. I need to heat it up, so let's get playing. It's the one way to do it. And I crashed the game. That works too. That works too. I don't know what it is about changing scenes that crashes the game. This is not the only one that it. Yeah, no shit. It went and crashed safe mode bullshit. Ugh, hold on. So why is Streamlabs doing this? Change scene. Crashes game. No, there might be some... Okay. It sounds like changing the scene fucks with the GPU a teeny bit, and that's what causes the crash. I mean, I guess, but... Don't love it, but fine. Okay. We just gonna buffer on this black screen for a while, I guess. Really just gonna sit here. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're working. All right, let's try this again. So I'm assuming we just do a mystery begins fieldwork by visiting. Okay. Think he's currently in the Vatican? Yes. Yes, this looks like Vatican. Like I fucking remember any part of this game in terms of how to do anything. Talk to the priest. Okay. Simple as that. Simple, he says. Ooh, those hitches there. Real nice. I feel like there was... Okay, I'm like, there was some way to get out of here without... That guy is the guy I can't let him see me. That's right. Is there one of those things? To my left. Oh my god, the sudden lag is real bad. What's happening? Oh my god. Okay, so whatever's happening is tanking my GPU in a way that I was not anticipating. Because this worked fine before. This is impressive. Oop. Alright. Are we back, or we just had a momentary thing?
Come va, soldato?
Yeah, you can leave me the fuck alone. How about that?
I piedi mi fanno malissimo.
Okay. No, what are you? Put those down. Oh, wow. Every time I transition to a new area, it's going to do this. Can I make them less bad? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Those are new. All right, let me see if there are things in here to... Okay. That requires game restart, so we don't want that. Turn shadows down a little bit. Reflections down a little bit. Water quality down a little bit. Full ray tracing, please. I still want that. DSLS performance. Ray reconstruction, frame, blah, 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 blah. That should all be there. Okay. I'm going to put that back on as well. Okay, we're pushing 60 frames per second now. That's better. But it also, it's dipping real low, and that's... don't love that. Harvestman on emulator. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Emulators get so wonky too. Like, they can be so rough, and it's still gonna do that. Alright. Yikes-a-roni. 2 FPS, baby. And that 2 FPS is doubled, so it's 1 FPS. 1 frame per second. I wonder if it's going to do this every time I change zones, or if it's just with the first time I change zones. So if I go back now, it's going to do it again. How weird. I mean, not as bad, but still. It was not doing this before. Wild. I was able to run this with much higher settings before. I didn't, like, I left the settings the same as they were when I played last time. It's like one tiny little change is that I'm routing my camera through NVIDIA, the graphics card now, but it shouldn't have that much of an impact. Not this much by any means. I could do this. It's not great. Let me try it. And it still is only hitting 60 FPS, really? Is it limited? I mean, even if it's limited, it shouldn't. Aspect ratio. Full screen. FPS limits basically off. Why is VSync off? How does it make sense? Still off. I literally halved the resolution here. And it's still barely hitting 50 FPS. And then it does this every time. I might need to restart the game, I think. Alright, I'm gonna try that. Hold on. Hold on. Wrong button. Sorry. And I... Alright. I broke it again. It just crashed. Again. I knew it was impossible for me to have a totally normal gameplay. Just jump right back in and have it work perfectly. Ugh. You don't need to sit watching a black screen. Is there a new graphics driver? Because if there is, that's gonna fuck a lot of things up. No? Oh. All right. I'm gonna have to end the stream for a second, install this, and then we'll be right back. Sorry. Give me a minute. Because I think as soon as I do this, it's gonna shut down my stream. I mean, I can try, but it uses so many parts of my graphics card that it's probably gonna break. Either that or it's gonna throw me an error and tell me that I need to turn things off. Or it's just gonna sit here. That's a possibility, I guess. That is a possibility, I guess. Maybe. All right, it's installing. This is taking a really long time to do. So yeah, emulators are weird. Having used some myself, play some of the games we've done on stream even. Um, like the way consoles are made are so tied in with the software or okay, in theory, we are good. Maybe. We're gonna try again. And also, why did the I literally just looked at and it got dark again. I have to change this every time? Really? Every time? Every time, I guess. Boo. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna hit the start button and we're gonna see what happens. I know it didn't run properly. I don't want you to run it in safe mode. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can get this actually working. My patience is wearing thin. I have to wake up at a god-awful hour in the morning, and my computer won't let me play the video game. Okay. Seeing 60 FPS again, which is not what I wanted to see. I want like 60 native. Alright. Things seem smoother. Maybe. How did we end up all the way over here? Okay. Let's try walking through the thing again. Through the door. Alright, smooth like butter. We got this. Okay. So now, I'm gonna go turn off the... Where is that? Still don't know why VSync is not on. Actually, no, I have a theory. Hold on. I see. No? Okay. Yeah, no, I have extended on. Weird. Weird. Okay. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Performance metrics. There we go. Turn that off. Okay. Everybody's sneezing. I don't remember how to change outfits. Put your hands down, you brute.
Un po' più a sinistra. No, più a destra.
Is this not the priest I need to speak to? So what is that? Okay. Apparently that is not the priest I need to speak to.
Pochino a sinistra, quasi, un filo a destra.
Yep, not in the right place at all. Okay.
Padre.
When it said speak to the priest, I kind of thought it meant Antonio, but... Oh, to answer your previous question about plot-wise, we finished the whole thing, right? And it was basically that we found the...
Sì, meglio verificare la sua identità.
Ma perché non mi fanno entrare?
Sì, lo
There
so,
is a
è
parrot.
una domanda retorica.
So we finished the game and found the artifacts in the Great Circle, which led us to Noah's Ark, which was basically a giant teleportation device that the Nazis fucked up and got killed by, and then the giant guy we met originally here in the Vatican, who is almost impervious to pain, and possibly not human, a seraphim, saved our asses by piloting the giant teleportation device known as Noah's Ark to Antarctica, I think. And now we're at the DLC, which takes place back when we were at the Vatican, so really early in the game, one of the first levels, basically. And it has to do with the Seraphim. I don't know why I forgot that word. Because it is called Order of Giants. So there's something in there about that. I'm just going to turn this off because the mouse is weird right now.
What can I do for you, Father?
Well, what do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
I'm familiar with the story. Fierce warrior. Fought in the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD.
Thank you,
Very
Professor
tall,
Jones.
like a giant. They say he never removed his helmet. Why do you ask?
I am a conservator. When I was working in a casino over there, I discovered a hidden text in a mural. Can you believe it? It said that Il Papa... Shh. Allora, Pio. Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession, his helmet. And listen to this. The Pope kept this helmet in a secret chamber underneath the casino. But the black shirts have locked down the casino. All I want is confirmation that the secret chamber is real. I have to know if this is all true.
What does it say? Nothing is hidden because of the fucking parrot.
Regrettably, Father Ventura kicked me out before I could find the entrance.
Say, how would I get down there? Hypothetically speaking, of course.
There is a key to the casino in my office. My bird will open a window for you.
Plot device.
And sorry, what was your name?
Orlando Ricci. And this here is Pio.
Well then, I'll be back if I find anything. Father Ricci. Pio.
That would make me very happy, but don't disturb the site. I'm being forced out of the Vatican, so we have to meet elsewhere. Come to Palazzo Ricci, my house, just across the Tiber.
Palazzo Ricci, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. If I see the helmet, I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good?
Grazie, my friend. If you find anything, come to my house and let me know. D'accordo? Vai, Pio.
So
Birds
aren't
really can open a window.
Yes, Pio's very clever.
aren't Catholic priests supposed to give up all of their worldly possessions?
I can't believe you dare to investigate this. You leave the key to the casino in my office.
If he's supposed to give up his earthly possessions, why does he still have...
Alfredo, ci vorrebbe un bel bicchiere di vino per festeggiare i lavori.
Sealed, okay.
Però il vino non saprei
Like he still lives in his family's, like,
Oh, pensavo ne avessi portato.
palazzo? Isn't that a little much?
Ah, peccato. Va bene.
Excuse me. What was I saying? Are we having difficulty with the concept of jumping?
Che razzo fa così bene?
That bird's really gonna do it.
Do I go up? Where am I going?
Muoio di fame.
Ah, we are going up. Ah. Picture time.
Villa Pia. Or Casina Pio the Fourth.
Do I have... No. Interesting. So is there an additional book now that needs buying? Unless, wait. Interesting. Says I found all the notes, but there's notes. Huh, okay. Alright, well there I don't know, whatever. Words are hard.
You seem to know your Roman history, Pio. Now, where is that key?
Dear Father Ricci, I write to you a matter of most utmost delicacy regarding sacred treasures under our stewardship during yesterday's inventory museum collections. Absence of a precious artifact, Roman golden dagger of Mithras, Pope Innocent III, out of the 4th, 1209. So you two have intimate knowledge of our collection. Have spent countless hours studying these precious artifacts. I believe your insight would be invaluable in this situation. The dagger's disappearance is particularly troubling as Father Ventura has ordered a full inventory of the museum. Our security protocols have remained unchanged, and only a select few possess authority to access the inner storerooms, you among them. I recall your scholarly fascination with early Roman artifacts, and your deep appreciation for their historical significance and craftsmanship has been most impressive. This feels like a trap. I'd be most grateful if you could assist in this investigation by sharing any observations from your recent conservation work in the museum. Perhaps you noticed something amiss during your routine inspections. Any detail, no matter how insignificant it may seem, could prove crucial in ensuring the dagger's safe return to its rightful place. Time is of the essence, as you undoubtedly understand. The longer such a precious artifact remains missing, the more likely it is to fall into unfortunate circumstances. I await your response with great anticipation. Study in person, Father Borgino, curator of the Vatican Museum.
They had the gold dagger of Mithras and lost it.
Father Ricci, I pray this letter finds you well. As a brother, I must warn you, I don't know what you've done to provoke Ventura, but word is he's sending his black-shirt goons after you. Apparently he's furious about some event at the Vatican Museum collection. Please be careful, Ventura is not a man to be toyed with.
Stepped on Ventura's toes, huh?
Not hard.
Now I'm curious.
Ah. (1558) Construction of Casina Pio IV started under Pope Paul IV. Telling some texts say Paul IV spent a lot of time in the unfinished villa, yet other records regarding his presence during the construction are either missing or show contradictions. What was he doing there? Curious man. Everything points to him having constructed a secret study beneath the casino before he died in 1559. If it's there, I'm certain it ties into the mystery of the nameless crusader.
Maybe Richie's really onto something.
I can't do that. Okay.
This must be it.
No pressure, but don't fall. And boop.
Il Papa se la passa meglio del Duce, eh?
Abbassa la voce. Tranquillo, non ci sente nessuno.
Già. Hai visto Villa Torlonia? Bella casa, indubbiamente. Ma questo posto è tutta un'altra cosa.
Sai che qui non ci vive nessuno, vero?
Si chiama Villa Pia.
Già, si chiama Villa Pia da secoli.
E la bocca della verità è una vera bocca che smaschera i bugiardi. Per favore.
Cosa? Non capisco. Si chiama Villa Pia.
Nope. How much do I explore here? I mean, I am trying to avoid being spotted by the crazy guys. Did I? Okay. Is this one of the ones who sees me and... No. Okay. I couldn't remember. I think those guys are, though. No. The one with the little yellow thing. That's what I gotta avoid. Okay. Gotcha. Just... Sneakity sneak. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for, either. It just says sneak into the casino. Okay.
Mi sono dimenticato di invocare la notte.
Okay, can't do that, but there's a nice open window. another way inside, or is that the only one? Maybe the only one. Checking out all possible entrances here, and there's nothing special. Okay, fine. Ah, there we go.
Let's find this secret study.
New adventure. Totally new area. Death.
Wow. Impressive. What does that inscription say?
Okay, right. Why?
Holy expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader. And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh. Antioch. And there's an indentation.
There's indentations for Tripoli. I don't remember how to pronounce those other. Oh, and Alexandria. Oh, and Constantinople. Okay, so there's indentations for everybody.
Curious.
Curious indeed. Curiouser and curiouser. See to it that no unauthorized person enters the casino. Especially watch out for a nosy young priest by the name of Father Ricci, keeping a parrot as a pet. If he turns up, you must apprehend him immediately, but do not hurt him. As for the parrot, do with it as you please. Assholes!
Playing a dangerous game.
So far, we're kind of alone, so maybe they very cockily believe that they have the entire outside covered, and so the inside doesn't need covering. Telephones? What is this? Ah! A safe. I'm sure we can crack this. What is this, a fucking phone bank? And on today's next... You know, it's like a TV phone bank thing. I'm trying to come up with something at the moment, and it's not working. Regret to burden you with another request. Once more, I must appeal to your privileged position. There exists a certain confidential document which I must, with utmost necessity, acquire. You know well which document I refer to. After procuring said document, I ask that you deposit a discreet note beneath my new desk, the leftmost one in the front row, situated to the right side when observed from the pulpit. I offer my sincere apologies in advance, but I must also stress that in this matter you have no recourse but to help me out. Facing the pulpit. Is that in here, or is that somewhere else? Because that doesn't seem like a pulpit to me, but I might be wrong. Leftmost one in the front row to the right side when observed from the pulpit. This one? Ah! Father Federico, must your ambition truly know no limits? Nevertheless, I have obtained the document you requested. It resides within the meeting room safe. Rest assured, I have altered the combination. To access these papers you so eagerly seek, you must recall the more virtuous days when we would spend hours admiring the sacred art adorning this beautiful space. Consider the number among apostles present when our Lord washed their feet. Reflect upon the multitude of cherubim bearing witness to the nativity of our Savior. Perhaps their divine benevolence might serve as an exemplar to you. Finally, carefully count the beasts present in celebration as the prodigal son returns to his father's embrace. Okay, so number of apostles, cherubim, and beasts. Are those all apostles? Are apostles only men? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not religious, nor am I Catholic. I don't know the answer to this one. Are the apostles just the men, or do the women also count? Or are those just very feminine-looking men? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 12 sounds right. Okay. Keep doing that. 12 sounds right. Cherubim in the Nativity. And beasts in celebration. Oh, that just looks like a tangle of messes. I mean, 12 apostles sounds right to me. I know, yeah, Mary Magdalene if you're Dan Brown. I think this is 2 cherubim. I'm going to say 2. And beasts celebrating. I count 2 because there's the cow. And the dog. The dog is the obvious one. 1, 2, 2, 2. Either that or 1, 0, 2, 2. Hey! The women count. All right. Indy's a feminist, confirmed. Father Federico, I don't know what circumstances have led you to require this document. Perhaps you remain unaware of the peril and difficulty your request has imposed upon me, or more troubling still, perhaps you are simply indifferent to it. Regardless, I must stress that this shall be the final time you receive my aid, and I urge you to be very careful with your new black-shirt friends. I sincerely hope that someday we can again share the simple pleasure of contemplating artistic works together as friends. Discretionary assessment. Orlando Ricci, born Sevilla, Spain, Catholic University of America, Washington, D.C. Good. I was tired of the tickling feeling in my nose, and I think I got it. At what cost? Okay. Mr. Ricci comes highly recommended. His expertise as a conservator demonstrates exceptional skill of research and methodology, exhibits meticulous attention to detail, pronounced scholarly interest in esoteric subjects, discretion, personal matters, no questionable circumstances or concerning elements. Schwartz, the Secretary of State. Huh. Okay. Two more. One more book. Okay. Can I leave? Is that possible? To get the little thing that tells you how to find stuff? Let me see if I even can leave. And then go to the store. I can't. Oh, wait. Since we started this now, I wonder if I can go purchase, like, the... This is where all the notes are thing.
Alfredo, ci vorrebbe un bel bicchiere di vino per festeggiare il lavoro.
Pump those legs. You got this. We're going to the bookstore. Is it not right here? I thought it was right here. I'm misremembering. Ah, it's right here. Do I have money? That's another good question. I don't have money. Okay, never mind. And there's also nothing to be bought. Huh. Kidding, loser. We're going to the bookstore. I was thinking about the 2000s movies again today because the new Devil Wears Prada movie is coming out. Not sure how I feel about it. Man, I really do just have this tickle in my nose and it will not go away. It's like right here too. I can literally feel it. All right, and we're back. Okay, we're not going that way. Ba-ba-da-ba. Bum-ba-da. Okay, what am I missing? We have the little indentations for the cities downstairs, but I don't have anything to put in the indentations. I figured we would find something. Ah, color saturation in movies. Yeah. So I actually think I now have a downloaded copy of a fan edit someone did of Wicked Part 1. Now, unfortunately, they also cut content from it, so I'm not too thrilled about that, because I actually think that the movie is pretty tight to begin with. They said they did it for the story reasons, and, like, it makes it easier to watch or whatsoever, but it cuts out, like, 15 minutes of movie, and I don't really like it. But, more importantly, it's color graded to resemble Technicolor. I'm getting a slight drift here. Why? Oh. Hope that's not my controller. It seems like it is. Oh, that's not good. I mean, Technicolor itself is not necessary, I think, but, like, we need to not be afraid of having color. Desaturation does not equal more drama. Like, that's not how it works. And I think... I don't know why certain Hollywood creatives or executives are on that particular train. Oh my god, my nose is just like completely rebelling against my face right now. Oh. See, there's nothing to stick in the little indentations. That's my trouble. Huh. Find the secret chamber. Sure, but using what? Oh.
There we go.
I didn't... Okay, sure. You know what? Okay. Pope and the Crusader. All right. They sent the giant to Antioch. Okay.
Holy expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader. And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh.
I'm assuming the Pope stays in Rome?
The Pope and a giant. Pope's right at home here. Who left you here? Antioch, where they sent the giant.
Ah! Success.
I bet this leads to the Pope's secret chamber.
Not important. All right, fine, not important.
Rats.
Rats bad, or... Nope, literally just rats. Oh, finally. Oh my god. Oh, that had been building for so long. Oh my god. Oof. Nope. Here we go. Oh, now it's going to be a problem though, isn't it? I wonder what has set this off. Ooh.
Huh. Guess this is it.
Oh my god.
Oh, fitting if you're a big fella.
Seriously.
This is research on another giant. Who is she?
Who is she? Ugh.
Wonder who made this.
Stop sneezing. Jesus fuck. Ugh. Greek armorer Theodorus of Alexandria, upon his deathbed, confessed thus: I practiced my craft in Alexandria by the harbor. When an imperial messenger sought me out, I was commanded in Rome by Nero Caesar. My skill with bronze had reached his ears. He ordered me to forge a gladiatorial helmet, unlike any other, in the Murmillo fashion, but bearing the visage of a ferocious bull. With giant horns, a gaping mouth, and most notable of all features, it was to be enormous, larger than any man could comfortably wear. Drawing upon the ancient mysteries of my homeland and the bronze working traditions I learned in Athens, I worked day and night to create what was to become a grotesque masterpiece. The emperor's instructions were specific. Certain inscriptions were to be etched inside the helm, symbols I recognized from forbidden text I had studied in Alexandria. The work consumed 3 months. I was sworn to secrecy under the penalty of death, never to speak of this helmet for the rest of my life, but as I feel the cold hand of Thanatos upon my shoulder, I might as well unburden my soul to you, my physician. I forged what the emperor called the head of the Cretan, though I knew it by another older name that I dare not speak even now.
From a Greek blacksmith who forged a giant bull helmet for a gladiator.
An engraved labyrinth. Aha! The Minotaur of the Labyrinth.
Looks like the Pope didn't get very far here.
October in the year of the Lord, 1097. Thanks be to God, after many trials, we have at least reached Antioch. The journey from Nicaea has tested our resolve, yet we persevere in his name. Antioch rises before us like the walls of Jericho, though these shall not fall by trumpet blast alone. Our council has determined that no direct assault can succeed against such formidable defenses. The city's walls stand so mighty that 4 horsemen may ride abreast upon them without crowding one another. I am told that some 400 towers guard its perimeter, though I have not counted each myself. The citadel commands the heights above the city, making our position all the more difficult. The Seljuk commander, the infidel Yagi Sayan, has garrisoned the fortress well. Most grievously has defiled the holy cathedral of St. Paul, using it to stable his war horses. Such sacrilege shall not go unpunished when the Lord delivers the city into our hands. December in the year of our Lord, 1097. 2 months have languished before the walls of Antioch, and our provisions grow meager with each passing day. The Lord tests our endurance through hunger, and the infidels burst forth from the city gates to assail our foraging parties. Thanks be to God, Genoese vessels delivered fresh soldiers to our cause in the previous month. Among these newcomers arrived a curious figure, one who bears no name save the nameless Crusader. He stands as a veritable giant among men, and it is said that he never removes his helm from his head. In truth, I know of no soul who has gazed upon his countenance.
The Siege of Antioch. First Crusade, 1097.
Well, I had thought we weren't supposed to touch that and leave it to the priest, but I guess we're picking it up now.
What do we got here? Key in a parchment. Rather, the secret order of... You were deposed as one of the Crusaders. Enter the city of Antioch, find the sacred relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. This symbol again.
Oop. Good fucking job.
Oops.
Okay, I'm going to take a brief break to go blow my nose, because apparently that needs to happen now. I again have no idea why my nose is doing this all of a sudden. There is nothing new in my environment. I have not ingested anything that I am allergic to, by my knowledge. But regardless, I have to deal with it. So I will be right back. Oops, wrong button. Damn it! It fucking crashed again. Fuck. I was worried about that. Ah. Okay. Get this going again. Pick up where we left off once it takes forever and a day to load. I had hoped that updating the graphics drivers would have fixed this, but apparently that's not going to matter.
Darn!
Yeah. I know. Alright. We good again? Do I have to do all of that again, or are we up to date? I think we're up to date. Okay. What are we... Should we have... Oh. Oh. What am I looking for? Peculiar wall. Oh.
Interesting.
Of course, the peculiar wall. The wall that is peculiar. To think that all these mechanical things work perfectly after, what? 900 years? More than...
Where does this lead?
Potentially. You thought you could hide from me. Oh, most illustrious one, poor little form of a woman that I am, it deeply grieves me to learn of your bodily sufferings. For healing, O most gentle Father, turn your gaze to the veridity of God's nature and the divine virtues he has placed within herbs, rather than the mere learned arguments of physicians. The Creator, in his ineffable wisdom, has infused his healing power into every growing thing. For disturbances of the stomach, know that field mint carries the warming virtue and wormwood of the purifying strength. Should the fever again kindle its fire within you, I counsel ficaria cooked with twice as much basil in pure wine. I know well, O most pious Father, that you walk past of deepest austerity, yet remember that moderation and fasting helps maintain the proper flow of vital forces through the body, as God intended in his divine plan. These things I have seen in the true vision of my spirit, as God has deigned to show me in his grace, but not through my own merit, but through his divine mercy. May his healing light shine upon you. Clever.
From Hildegard von Bingen.
Ah, shit, it's
Pope got better.
fucking Hildegard. Hell yeah. Alright. We love her. We love Hildegard von Bingen. Okay, we gotta not die. First test. Passed. Alright, I'm good. We're cool. It's fine. My upstairs neighbors are making a lot of noise.
That's
The
some fountain.
serpent puzzle.
Not a fan of the snakes, though. Water maze. Platforms with snakes on them. Need to direct the water through the maze.
So... Oh, I see. Is this just like a game of shoots and ladders kind of a deal? Maybe. Oh. Serpent wrench. Put the wrench thing in where? See, there's one there. Let's see. Huh, okay. Design blueprints, okay. That doesn't necessarily help me too much.
I can
Oh,
use this.
for what? I don't understand. Oh, wait, I see.
Okay, these gates turn.
I see. So, some of them turn, some of them do not. Ones that turn, we have to do something. Good. Everything sucks for my body right now for some reason. Ah! That raised a thing. And that
Bingo.
did... What was his name on? So that just ends there. Does that come back down? No. Oh. So far, there's only the two. Aha! Alright, we are
Getting there.
making progress. I think every one of these has to be filled somehow. That doesn't... Maybe I just need to uncover them first? That's just a dead end. There's nothing more to be done there. It's just a dead end. I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, wait, hold on. This has potential. There we go.
Up you go.
From here, we can make some changes that work. Why did that stop? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Alright, not that one.
are you stuck?
Aha! Jump up there. How to... Oh, okay. Of course, every puzzle has to turn into a jumping puzzle. Not that way. Try this way. Ow, pain. The way to get up higher. Ah. That'll do. Semi-pointless room. Got it. Another pointless room. Got it. Oop, hello. Radiating crown, symbol of Heliodromus, the sixth Mithraic grade of initiation.
Masterful craftsmanship.
Mithraic artifacts. Ah, okay. So that was basically just getting me my way back down / out.
Impressive for a snake. That did it.
And it go uppy. That is not helpful. I have to find a way to reroute all of these. Cover every possible thing. This side is puzzling. In the not fun way. So if I move that... Well, hold on. This one can move now. This water's not doing anything. Get this one through. Which... Good. This has to be moved. Okay, so we now have all of these done. Make sure that all the paths are doing some kind of work. Does it need to go down into this? I don't think so. I think it just needs to go into that. So, does it need to do all of them? Oh, wait. If those are just like drains and they don't matter. That
Piece of
fucking
cake.
nailed it. Fucking nailed it. What happens if I put this back in? Why did they give me 3? What's the what are all 3 for? I was hoping there might be some kind of secret thing.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Up does not look to be an option. So over it is. Ah! Ah, it moves.
Not sure this is what they had in mind when they built this.
Probably not. You're so smart, Indy. That's why they pay you money to be at school, even though I think you got fired in this game. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make that.
Still got it.
Nope. Whew. Scary.
Trusty old whip.
This is very complicated. We're trying to get up there. And on the one hand, while it is complicated, it is also straightforward. You kind of can only go one direction. Like, there's not a wrong choice here. There's just the one choice. Going up. No.
That was longer than I expected.
Just a little. But what is this way? Before we go that way. That's the way out. All right, got it.
That's not a good sign.
She big.
Let's take a look. Huh. You're an interesting fellow.
Interesting indeed. Why do I get the feeling that that is gonna collapse on me as soon as I step foot back on it again? Or not? Okay. Ah.
Ah, damn it.
Oh.
Got a feeling you're here to stop it.
How do I, oop, fuck. How do I do this again? Okay. I gotta remember how the punching thing works. Okay. Game manual. Infiltration combat, hand-to-hand fighting. Hold LB to block. Press LB right before to parry. Dodging, but I don't know that I want to dodge. Press R to push. He's bigger than me. I don't know that that's going to work, but if I can. Okay. All right. Where did that fucking guy come from? Just like fall from the sky or some shit? Ah. Good start. Called it. What did I do?
What do you mean, what did I do? Oh my. Ow!
That guy looks like he's wearing a hoodie. He just lands on his ass, goes, ow!
Drop in any time.
Ew, gross. That was perfectly timed for the drop in any time.
Stupid rats.
I think she's fallen for James.
How many giants are they hiding around here?
So we are obviously in some more modern
You just entered my room through the wall.
Because there are
Those
pipes.
pipes ain't old. Maybe this leads out.
You had my words. All right. Oh. Ah. I'm assuming there's more stuff to find, but I don't know where it is, so I don't know how to find out where it is either. Like, I'm assuming there's a way to buy the guide things, the guidebooks. Welcome back to Rome.
Huh. That black shirt dock. Maybe they got a boat I can use. Castel Sant'Angelo. Bet they've doubled the guards since last night.
Thank you. There we go. Okay. Now put it away. Yummy. The beauty of Italian waters. Do I have to, like, fully hide, or are they cool with me because I'm wearing the black shirt uniform? I don't know. Find out? They don't seem to be too bothered. Whoop. And they're also not looking at me. That guy will be bothered, though. He's a problem for me. Oh, another safe. Another safe, another combination to be found. A wrench.
Accidenti.
How do I not be seen by the guy who isn't moving?
Cos'è stato?
He is not moving. Do I need to take him out? I can. That's fine. Or I can do this, which feels a little excessive, but hey, if it works, I guess, right? If it works, it works! Telling Mancini we can't keep storing the dynamite here, it's too damp. Moisture is dissolving the paper, and I'm afraid the sticks may start to sweat nitroglycerin, so I moved the dynamite to the storage shed. Code is 1234.
Shed and play with dynamite, kid.
1234. Fucking goddamn fascists suck at everything, including password control. Works to our advantage in this case, but Jesus. I mean, we're seeing that play out in real time, so. Are they fascists? Yeah. Are they stupid? Yeah. I don't know if that's
Can't
more or...
outsmart me.
Oh, okay. Well, we opened it. I don't know what I expected to find. I was hoping to find some money or something nice, but I can't. I do have lots of dynamite access now. I don't want to turn this into a war zone quite yet. Thank you. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Just need that guy to turn his back. I will probably have to... Okay.
Buongiorno, soldato.
Bow out a little early tonight, just as an FYI, because I need to wake up so early tomorrow. Gesundheit.
È un disastro preannunciato. Cioè, ammettiamo che succeda qualcosa di grosso e noi dobbiamo reagire. Abbiamo una sola barca a motore e nemmeno 10 uomini.
Ho chiesto altre barche, ma temo che ci vorrà un'eternità. Ammesso che la richiesta venga accettata.
Salve.
You, sir, leave me alone. I know where the boat I need to get to is. It's the one over there, but I just want to finish looking around for notes and shit. Unfortunately, it seems like there are no more notes and shit to find. Although there is that secret special shed there that I have to get past this guy for. How do I distract him? Maybe if I throw something?
Cos'è stato?
What the hell was that, indeed? Oh, and it's just donuts and some bullets. Boo. What? 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 I don't understand. What? Well, that didn't work well. Good news. Are you holding a broom? You do not want to get on my bad side. You are holding a broom. Well, that... Damn. Okay. Well, now that I know that there's nothing really interesting in there, I don't think I need to go out of my way to get in there. So, noted. I'll just take the boat. It's fine.
Rich's place is just across the river.
Are there stopping points that I should be going to here, or... Okay. Hello, dickbags. like a place I should dock. But where? This looks like I can't go through it. It's... no, I can't, in fact, go through it, so never mind. Oop. There's the guy I gotta avoid. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I couldn't have just swam over here from the beginning. But, okay. Wow, he just keeps walking toward me. Thank you. Nope. Okay.
Ehi, che mi racconti?
Porto a bere una birra. Grazie signore, una birra.
Say what you will about shoveling horse manure. Let me actually read that.
Should have stayed at the farm, fella.
Under threat of being caught.
Fascists.
Yeah. Same. Where's the thing I just found? Ah. No, not the propaganda, the letter. Say what you will about shoveling horse manure, but you're one lucky fellow to spend your days at the farm with fresh air, plenty in nature in every direction. For the last few months, I've been defending the glory of Rome, patrolling what amounts to an open sewer. The ancient Romans built these grand sewers we're so proud of, but clearly they forgot the word maintenance in their fancy Latin. Even the food is terrible. They have something they call pizza, but it's served in tiny squares, and I had better cardboard. I just miss our focaccia so much. Give my love to mother and father, and please, some decent Apulian wine. What they serve here is what the Tiber would be if it decided to ferment. Yeah, should have stayed at home. Alright, well, that was a diversion, I guess. It happened. We went there.
Should hide in Cloaca Maxima.
Yeah. Big hole.
Only one way to go.
In. Wow, that lantern at front's doing real low to nothing.
Not far from Palazzo Ricci now.
Riesco a sentire la barca. Forza.
Arrivo. Chi è qui?
Alto là! Fermo! No! No! Ah!
They died.
Qualcuno sta usando la barca.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, is there a way that I can get a checkpoint now? Because I would like to go to stop, end. Real subtle and quiet here, huh? So what does going over there do? It's very clearly a... Oh, I didn't think I was going to make that. I admit it. I did not think I was going to make that. Ah. Ah.
An eternal snake. Not my cup of tea.
I wonder why. That was a checkpoint. All right, there we go. Okay, so, as much as I hate to call it a day, like I said, I do need to wake up early tomorrow. So I will call it here. Lessons learned on keeping this game happy and running. It's very frustrating, unfortunately. It's not as straightforward as one would hope. Hopefully next time I will be able to get by with fewer changes to my... Come on. I'm trying to do two things at once. Two different hands. There we go. And it's not... There we go. Got it to turn off. All right. Anyway, yeah, that is... Okay. Lessons learned, like I said, for next time in keeping this machine and this game happy. Apparently it cannot handle... it cannot handle me changing scenes, so just keep that in mind, I guess. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you again for joining. We will be back on Tuesday next week with some more of this, I believe. Let me just quickly double check my schedule. Yeah, we'll be back. So we'll be back on Tuesday with some more Indiana Jones. I had a feeling this was going to take more than one stream. I looked it up on a site that gives you timings of like approximately how long it takes to play each game or any game or specific DLC campaign or stuff like that. And it did say this one was minimum 4 hours. And I'm like, well, that's longer than my usual stream. So anyway, yeah, we did have some technical issues at the beginning there. Now that I've got those worked out, I have had time to double check some things. This is just more graphically intensive than the last game, which is not hard, but anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you again for joining. I hope you all have a great rest of your night and a good weekend. If you are doing anything for Valentine's Day, I hope you have a lovely time. And if you're not, I hope you have a lovely weekend anyway. If you do happen to have Patriots Day off, I hope you have a lovely long weekend. If you don't, then I hope you have a lovely weekend anyway. I think I covered everything. All right. Anyway, take care. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye. Mwah.